Hi guys, here we are at the Goodwill outlet. We missed the, you just missed the mad rush for the door. It's hilarious, hilarious. I always wait for those people to go in before I even get out of my car. So let's see what we can find today. So hot in there, and it's so cold out here, and the line is backing up, and they tell us that the cashier stepped away for 5 minutes. And I'm carrying a stack of books, okay? I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Now my arm is like, whatever. Always annoying. Always annoying to come here, but still fun. Hi guys, so we're sitting outside the Goodwill. They're opening in about 3 minutes, I guess, or so. But I wanted to show you this. My mother cut this out for me. It's an article about Craig the Record King. There was a great audio interview with him, and now there's a print story in the paper. So that's really cool. And Craig just had his second hip replaced, so he's not at the store today, or I would have stopped by to see him. There's our goodies from today, from the outlet, in this bag, in my Radio Tink bag, which I love. And definitely the best mask ever, Radio Tink masks. They are awesome. They cover your face really, really well. And if you haven't gotten yours yet, grab one in the Radio Tink shop, when the link will be below. So I think the Goodwill's open, so I'm going in. See you later.
Just because of his face. That's He's just like so relaxed. He's just funny. It's blue. My cousin used to color blue. This is Ashley. Nothing wrong with it. No, that's not your blue. Oh, that's not my blue. I'm just saying.
Hi guys, and happy Saturday. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday. I hope you enjoyed the trek to the 2 thrift stores. The outlet was really irritating today once again, but I did find some fun things. The only thing is they had no cashier. They had no cashier when a line of people was growing to check out. I guess they figure people are going to hang out and wait for the rounds, and I guess a lot of people do. But what about the people that just want to go in and out? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. So anyway, we had more snow this week. We had a ton of snow. We had 2 big snowstorms after the initial 3-foot one. So, my boss let us out early the other day. It was really scary. It was getting icy. It started to rain rather than snow. So, you know, on top of the snow. So it was getting icy, so he let us leave. And that was a good thing. And now I think we're supposed to have 40s for the rest of the week. So a lot of this should melt away. I'm hoping. That is what I'm hoping for. Alright, so first off, remember what I showed you last week on Sunday that I bought in the Passaic thrift store? It was a little Native American incense burner. Well, I did some research on him, and the Lewis Lucas Company, it was actually founded in 1902 and he made some sort of, he had the patent on some sort of wood sanding tool. And then in 1933, he founded the very first incense company in the U.S. And according to what I found is that it's still in existence. So that's really, really cool. So that little incense burner is circa the 30s, and it was made to burn their incense. His wife collected pine needles, and he got the idea to make them into little bricks that people could burn and bring the pine scent inside. So if you remember, every holiday for years, you would see those little log cabins that burned like a a kind of a pine block. Same idea, same idea. And when I was in New Mexico, they had these little sets of incense burner and blocks of pinon, because that's a scent of, New Mexico. Everywhere you go, you smell it, So I thought that was really fascinating, and I knew the thing was old, but I really, I needed to date it for my own. So it is from the 30s. It's one of the incense burners that he made, one of the first incense burners he made. He had a lot of American Indian type burners, which was very interesting. And of course, Jamestown, New York is where it was located. So that's really fun. So this past week, with all the snow and all that, was also Mardi Gras. So of course, with COVID and everything, I don't think Mardi Gras was anything like it used to be. But I'm wearing my Mardi Gras sash today, and I'm drinking my Abita Amber Lager. This is, I don't know if it's New Orleans or just Louisiana. Let's see. I used to get this all over New Orleans. Abita Springs, Louisiana. Abita. Delicious brew. Abita's the one that makes Purple Haze. They had Purple Haze in the liquor store, but I didn't get it because it's raspberry, and I just don't like flavored beers very much. So I got the Amber Lager instead, but I did drink Abita every time I was in New Orleans. All right, in the background we are listening to the great Peter Gundry, Elixir of Life, one of my favorite artists of all time. Very, very beautiful. All right, let's see. One eBay thing, and that is this Season of Glass Yoko Ono. Carm showed this in a what do you call it? In a thread that people were showing impactful LP cover, LP jacket photography. So he was very intrigued by that beautiful photo. And this one, of course, has the most impact of all because it is John Lennon's blood-splattered glasses from the day he was murdered. So I had forgotten about this album until Carm showed it. So I grabbed one on eBay because I don't have it. And what a cover. Wow. Alright, so in the By the Pound Thrift, I found, I was so excited about these. I found these shoes, okay? I found these shoes. These are the same kind of thing that I used to wear in my punk days. And the cool thing is, I had boots with a heel just like this and a very pointy toe, and they came up about just above the ankle, and I used to put chains all around them. So these have an ankle strap with the chains already there. They're beautiful shoes. I love them. And remember, I was talking about when I got the platform book, I was talking about how I wish I still had my platforms. Well, I think somewhere in my closet I still have those punk boots, and they went everywhere. I mean, they have been everywhere. They've been in every punk club that there ever was, so I'll never get rid of those. But these, I said, now when I see punk or rock and roll styles, I'm gonna grab them. These are gorgeous though. These are really pretty. And even if I probably can't walk in them very far anymore, I can definitely sit in them. Or pose in them, whatever you want to say. Alright, also in the By the Pound, I found this beautiful little mosaic lizard. Look at him, he's gorgeous. And it says hand painted from the Gaudi collection, Barcelona. And everyone, I'm sure everyone who is familiar with art and architecture and all that. If you love all that stuff, you're familiar with Gaudi. So that is a beautiful garden thing. I loved it instantly. It was the first thing I found. I found these beautiful, beautifully painted, tiny little Dutch shoes from Holland. Look how beautiful they're painted for little tiny things. And many, many moons ago, I used to build doll houses, very fancy doll houses, like painted ladies and those San Francisco type houses and things like that. And so I always loved little things, and these are beautiful. I also found a Portuguese tile. It's over there somewhere. It's over here. This beautiful Portuguese tile. Look at that. It's IFA Marcasalda, made in Portugal, hand painted. And I remember, I probably told you, I was wanting to collect a bunch of tiles, all oddball different tiles. Maybe do a backsplash behind the stove, or maybe do the tabletop. I'm just not sure yet. It'll depend on how many tiles I can find over time, but that was a beautiful one. I also found this beautiful stuff for my garden. I found two of these bowls, two different sizes. They have side handles here like this, and they're all beautiful patina. So there's this one, and there's a big gigantic one like this. They are so beautiful. They will be awesome in my garden or on my deck, whatever, wherever I decide to put them. So I got two of those. They weigh a lot. They actually weigh a lot. But still, I think I only spent, I think I spent $6, $6.50 or something like that. I don't know what I do with my receipt. But yeah, I think it was $6.50 altogether. Regular stuff, you know, housewares and these little doodads, and those pots were 99 cents a pound. The shoes are $1.99 a pound. They were $1. They'd cost me $1. And I got a stack of books, and the books there are only 25 cents a piece. So then I also found the Kunstmann Cerveza. That's weird because let me tell you something. Kunstmann sounds very German, and the glass says Cerveza. So, I don't know, figure that out. I don't know. And then it says Valdivia. Das Gate beer. It's German, but Cerveza. I don't know. That's interesting. All right, so that was cool. All right, book-wise, I found Mick, the real Michael Collins. Very, very interested in the Irish Revolution and Michael Collins, things like that. 1916 uprising all the way through the hunger strike. So very fascinating. There's a whole bunch of books on the subject. So I got the real Michael Collins. It's called Mick. Beautiful. I got Rebels, the Irish Rising of 1916. This is definitely something I'm going to love. I've read tons of books on the topic, so there'll be a lot of familiar people in there. And then I found treasures of early Irish art. Look at that. Oh, how beautiful this is. All those ancient books, the Book of Kells, the beautiful brooches. When we were in Ireland, we saw all of this stuff. Absolutely beautiful. Then I found these two. I found a History Channel's Haunted History. Real life ghost stories and supernatural events. I've seen these in the past in the food store and stuff, and they're a lot of money. They're 14 bucks a piece. Well, then they were 14 bucks. This was when? Oh, these are pretty new, I think. Yeah, 21 and 20. Yeah, these are pretty new. Haunted History. That one looks great. And then I got the world's most haunted places, creepy, ghostly, and notorious spots. Dracula's Castle's in here. The Queen Mary, the Psycho House, Tower of London. I've been in the Tower of London. They do like accent the hauntedness of the place. So those books were great. I was excited. 25 cents a piece. I'm really into reading this Irish Rising of 1916. I read another very big one about, a very big, thick one about the Irish Revolution in the past, and it was just enthralling. All right, so that was my by the pound stuff. Then we went to the usual thrift, and I was in and out of there. I found some cool things. I showed you this one right inside the store. This is so cool. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, Davy Jones Haunted, electronic locker bank. All right, it was still sealed, never opened. It was ridiculous to get it out. It took me a half hour to get it out of the packaging. I finally had to get the wire cutters because I couldn't unwind. It was wound in there with so many pieces of wire and plastic straps that I had to get the wire cutters. But it's really, really cool. And this is it. Put the coin right there. It's really, really beautiful. And what I'm going to do is show you it working right here.
Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Drinking the devil, I've done for the rest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
I loved it. I mean, that's where I also found my CD player, my Dead Man's Chest CD player, which I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite things I've ever found. So I found this little thing now too. Then I found this beautiful thing. It's just a little tin. It's a little German tin. It says Berlin, Neuschwanstein, Heidelberg, and München, which of course is Munich. And it was Gebäckmischung, feinste Gebäckmischung, Aachen. It's some sort of sweet for Christmas, little tin, but it's a music box, and it plays Christmas music. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I found another music box. I remember a couple years ago I was finding music boxes left and right. I haven't found any in a while. Now I found 2 in a week, pretty much. Isn't that beautiful? It plays We Wish You a Merry Christmas. So beautiful. And since it is a tin, I can keep stuff in there. I can keep, you know, jewelry or whatever I want in there. Very fun. I love it. That was a great little thing. $1.99. And oh, let me show you where I put the little house, the little German chalet music box. Okay, and the last thing I got at my usual thrift is this beautiful swan. Look at her, she's all wood. Isn't she beautiful? But she's a box. Look at that. She's a box. I could keep my garden tools or something in there. She is the perfect deck item, and she weighs a ton, and she's beautiful. Look at that. All wood and a little box. Perfect place to put my shovel and my little garden stuff, my gloves. Beautiful. I could put the, I could keep all my little garden stuff in here, like the ties to tie them, to tie the plants up to the stakes, all that stuff. So I really love her. Look at that face. She's huge. She's huge and she's heavy, and I love her. Great thing. She cost $10. $10. I thought that was a great deal. And I really love this. Love this. So I had a very fun thrift day. Very good thrift day. This is really cool. I find a lot of great German glasses over there. It's pretty dusty and dirty. I gotta clean that out. Haven't cleaned them yet. This is brand new. How fun, right? Really beautiful. You can see Davy Jones' heart in there. Very cool. So that was the day. I wanted to take you out and about with me. I wanted to take you to the thrift again. I was there when they were standing online. I got there just as they were opening the doors and people were running in. So I waited a few minutes and then I went in. But it was so cold out today and they had it so hot in there. Oh my God, it was so hot. And there's this one man, there's two men that I recognize they're there every Saturday morning. They're probably there every morning. But they are the most obnoxious people I have ever met. One guy is really big and he towers over you and he just grabs for things. It's like, if I didn't have a mask on, he would see the expression on my face. And I'm just like, could you be any more of an asshole? And then there's this Asian guy who is so hyperactive, and I see them every week, and they act the same way every time. And the Asian guy is like, oh my God, he will hit people in the face with something that he's grabbing out of the bin. Like I just want to punch him out. And he was online in front of me while we were waiting for the while we were waiting for the cashier. And he had a handful of paintings, like these hideous, childlike flower paintings. And I'm always fascinated by what people choose, right? And we're waiting like at least 10 minutes for the cashier to show up, at least 10 minutes. And he's the first one in line. And as soon as the cashier shows up, he wants to see all this crap behind the register. And meanwhile, we're hemming and hawing, like, come on already, get the hell, take your little flowery paintings painted by a 5-year-old and get out of here, But no, he had to see everything behind the counter, and oh my God. That's why I was pretty borderline insane by the time I got out of there, because I was starting to sweat. It was getting really hot in there, and it was just really funny. I always look back on things and crack up, though, because in the moment you're pissed, but afterwards you're laughing, It's really funny. So anyway, guys, that was the day. Sunshine today, thank goodness. I took you driving. You saw the blue sky. We need the sunshine. We just need lots and lots of sunshine because the snow has to melt. My smart car I was starting my smart car every single day. And even though I couldn't get it out because of the snow behind it, I still started every day. And the day of the big storm, Thursday, it wouldn't start. So once again, I'm going to have to charge the battery and hoping that the radio doesn't go out this time. But I have extra fuses because when I bought the fuse for the last time it went out, there was 5 in the pack. So, and remember I told you online it said that it's a common occurrence if the battery dies, the radio shorts out or goes out. So at least I have extra fuses now in case it happens again. But there's no way to keep a car running. If you don't run it and use it, the battery's going to die. I mean, I did start it every day, but Thursday was so cold, and it just wouldn't start. So I'll have to charge it. See, make sure that the battery is still good. I don't know. Maybe it does need a new battery. Maybe that's why it's maybe that's why this is the second time the battery died on me from sitting. But that's it, guys. I showed you the article of Craig's in the paper. My mother cut it out for me. North Jersey News covers Craig quite a bit, which is really, really cool. And it was pretty bad timing, though, because it was in the paper this week, and he had his second hip replacement this week. So even if people never heard of the store and wanted to try it, he's not there. He won't be there for the week. He's got to recover from his hip surgery. Last hip surgery, he was back in a week. He was back in the store in a week. So, and I'm sure that the same will be this time, because he can just sit around. He doesn't have to run around. So anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. I hope you're happy, healthy, and safe wherever you are. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. I love you all. Tink merch below, including our awesome, awesome masks, and Radio Tink podcast link below. Hear the latest podcasts there. And I will see you very, very soon. Love you all. Mwah.